Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. If you don't know who I am Wesley Day. Every time I upload it, there's always a banger, so be sure to smash that subscribe button. Also share the video, because we are so close to 500 subscribers. It's actually crazy.
Hi, my name is Georgina. I am 50 and I live in New Haven. Coming up for 2 years now, been fostering.
And what sparked the decision to get into foster care?
It's always something I had been thinking of doing. I wasn't able to have children myself, so I thought I wanted to give something back. And it was by sheer chance that I was out one evening with some friends, and a girlfriend of mine handed me a leaflet. And the leaflet happened to be from Fusion. And I called Jonathan, and then the rest is history, really. So Wesley is our second placement, and we've had him, as you probably know, since July. And it's really nice, actually. You know, we have our ups and downs, but as you would with any teenager. And you sort of, it's trial and error, really, because I haven't had kids before. So, you know, I'm always learning along the way.
Hello, I'm Wesley Day. I'm 16. I'm from New Haven.
Is this your first home that you've stayed in then?
No, I've been in many different homes, and my second one, I was living there for about 8 years. So, but then I thought it was time to move on because so many things happened. I thought, okay, I'll move on. And I went to Lewis. I was there for about a year and a half. That didn't really work out. So I moved into a temporary placement in Brighton with a gay couple. They were so nice. They owned like a B&B on St James Street, so that was really good. And then whilst I was there, they was looking for a placement permanently. So then I moved here in July last year. Yo, if you don't know who I am Wesley Day. I'm vlogging channel, and every time I upload, it's always a banger. Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to brand new video. Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you don't know who I am Wesley Day. I'm vlogging channel, and every time I upload, it's always a So I started off back in like year 8, maybe year 7. Year 7 or year 8. Project coming up soon where it's gonna be awesome, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and let's get straight. Are there any spirits here wanting to contact us today? So guys, welcome back to a brand new video. If you are already, be sure to smash that subscribe button. Every time I upload, it's always a banger, but today is different, but it's a banger anyway. Go. Playing the games, thinking you're cool, and then you go on to the editing, using Windows Movie Maker back in the days, all the good stuff that you think you was all cool. And but yeah, it was really good, like, to start it off, because you think, oh wow, I've got all my work out there, and just like, you're just showing what you can do that no one else can do, if you know what I mean. And just reaching those like first 100 views, those first like subscribers, it's a good thing, because it like builds your confidence in a way.
We had to have a chat with Wesley the other day about something similar to that, didn't we? What was that about?
Yeah. Enjoy
We
that.
had a dangerous stunt.
Oh yeah, tell me about that.
In the water, down the sea.
Oh yeah. So basically down the road there's like the ferry from New Haven to Dieppe, and there's the Harbour Arm, and it was like 2 weeks ago, and I was with all my mates, and it was like a nice day. It wasn't like really warm, but it was freezing. It was freezing basically.
Let me make this clear. It was freezing cold.
And so I thought it was a good idea for me to jump in the sea, so I was ready for the summer. So I was just wearing my shorts, nothing else, and then I took off my socks, and then yeah, I pretty much jumped in, and then my mate afterwards did a backflip in it.
From the pier?
No, it's the Harbour Arm in New Haven.
Like the groin sort of thing.
I think it's important at this point for us to say that we definitely didn't, condone that behaviour, and we had to come around and speak to Wesley and warn him of the dangers of jumping into into the sea, because a lot of people can get seriously injured from doing that.
So it was July last year, 2018, and it was when the World Cup was happening in Russia. Good times. And I went over for like a cake and a cup of tea to meet them and to see what it's like in their home. But it was really nice. They welcomed me. I had cake and a drink. I got to see my room, to see what it's like. I was allowed to show them what I thought could change, and then we saw a date for when I actually moved in, which was the Friday after, which was good. And Georgina was like, "Oh, what would you like for dinner for when you come round?" Because then it's like as if you're welcoming them into your home, which is it's a good thing because you're showing your respect of what food they really like. So I was like, "Oh, I really like chorizo and risotto." That was it. Risotto, like chorizo, chicken, and all that lot of stuff. So it's really good. So I got that made when I came, and then I got also helped putting all my stuff away in my room, setting up all my electronics and stuff. And yeah, it was really good as well because it was like the days when the World Cup was just finishing. So we got to watch the World Cup final. Also it was summer, so it was like really hot. So I went down beach basically every day with my mates, and it was a good time. And yeah, they was really welcoming and they're so nice.
Local authority open evening.
Oh yeah, I actually
things to share.
quite a long time ago. Thanks for reminding me. I actually did go to a local authority, sort of like an open evening, to talk about fostering, and but I was made to feel that because I didn't have my own kids, that I wasn't really able to give much back, and I left that meeting that evening. No one ever contacted me after that, and I've just felt a bit despondent really. I thought, well, okay, I've got all this energy and love to give, and I was made to feel like a nobody because I didn't have my own kids. So that actually, I sort of forgot about it for a while. I was a bit upset. That wasn't good. That didn't leave me with a good feeling. And then quite a long time afterwards, that's when I got that leaflet, and then things changed.
Yeah, we've got another Lisa, man. Get filming.
I like the craftsmanship in the actual movements, I suppose.
Okay.
It's sort of something that was commonplace once, and then quartz watches came along and were more accurate, and you didn't have to keep setting them. And they became cheaper. But now there's becoming a bit more of a resurgence in sort of retro vintage stuff.
Yeah.
People aren't just looking at their phones for the time. They'd like, especially with men that don't perhaps wear a lot of jewellery.
Yeah.
Perhaps they'd like to wear a nice watch every now and then, maybe going out or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got.
You got more in here then?
It's full. Yeah.
Is it?
Hi, I'm Jonathan. I'm a supervising social worker and care partner, and I live in Brighton, East Sussex. I cover the East Sussex and West Sussex areas, but I'm originally from Portsmouth. So I'm not ashamed to say that when I was younger, I had a bit of a troubled school life when I was younger, and I actually got expelled from school when I was aged 15. And I think that experience that I had has led me on to wanted to be a social worker when I was older. I actually went back into education in my 20s, and I redid my GCSEs. I did an access course. I went back to uni, and I ended up with a master's in social work. But the reason I was able to do that, I was just really fortunate that I had parents who stood by me during some really difficult times when I was younger. And I think that's where my passion for social work came from, really. I always really enjoy getting to know the children who live with the foster carers, and I see that as like a vital part of my role. I think I explained earlier, I'm not his social worker, and it's important for me to remember that. I'm Georgina and Matthew's social worker, but I always believed the success of foster placements and fostering is for the supervising social worker to have a relationship with the child. And it's good working with Wesley because he's a young person who's very open. You can talk to him about a lot of stuff. He's into sports, he's into all sorts of social medias as we've seen today. So I'm learning a lot from him about all the, the modern day things around vlogging and YouTube and all of this sort of stuff. So, he's a fantastic child to work with, and I think he's got a lot of potential to do really well. And he needs carers who are going to stand by him during some of the difficult times. So, that's what we're trying to achieve.
Yeah, look like you like each other.
Look like we do like each other. I like you for the next 2 hours. No. Are you actually filming this now?
That's right.
Oh.
These are the outtakes.
My name is Bana and I was born in Pakistan. I am 46 and I'm a teacher.
My name's Kevin. I'm 51. I was a motorcycle mechanic for over 20 years. But more recently, I've been driving buses for a living.
Very exciting job.
I met Bana through our next door neighbour, Reverend Crisp, just popping in for a cup of tea. Fell in love with her and invited her to the cinema.
First time I went out with a man to watch a film.
First date.
First date.
And I knew that this was my future wife, and I proposed. When we got back from the cinema, Bana nearly fainted.
I was just recovering from the first date, let alone proposal. So it was a bit too much, So yeah. So I said 6. After 6 months, I said yes. I knew Kevin was the one. So we've been married now 19 years, and very happily still in love. Yeah, enjoying our life. Well, to be honest, I just can't just keep the cup over like this cup of tea.
I was about 6 stone when I started this job. So when you come around everyone else's house, it's cake.
Yeah.
Coffee, cake, more cake.
I know.
Would you like a bit of fruitcake as well?
Onion bhajis,
Samosas.
samosas, yeah.
No.
How's the last week been?
Fantastic.
Yeah. What's been the high points?
Well, coming home from Girl Guide and just giving us the invitation that she's written. The highlight, the wow moment have been because Eden was away this weekend. Eden went with her cadets, Air Cadets weekend. She has been star. She said, I'll do all the jobs that Eden does.
That's right,
but,
the dishwasher.
Do you know she did the dishwasher, laying the table, emptying the table, and feeding the cat?
Yeah. It's almost a shame I have to read your diary recordings on a daily basis because it's like spoilers.
You guys are religious? You're Christians?
Yes, we are Christian.
Yes,
yeah, very much so.
So
Shall I tell my side?
Yeah,
and then
please.
Kevin can. We wanted to have more than one child, and medical reasons, I couldn't have any more children. So God blessed us with a beautiful daughter, Eden, in 2004. And we waited and we waited and we waited for more children. We were praying for a miracle. And more we waited, more I think work was done in our hearts that we have so much to share, which we couldn't because we gave Eden everything, our best. And even my GPs, who actually became my friends, they said to me, Bana, adopt a child, foster a child. So it was like a seed sown at a very painful time of my life, because now I can talk about it without crying, but there was a time where I was thinking, why me? Why it didn't happen? Why we couldn't have more children? But I know now there was a reason, because when I felt first time that we can foster, maybe we can actually try first and then adopt. And for Kevin, it was very difficult. He found it hard in the beginning. He said that I'm not sure if I can love any other child or share a house with another child.
When we first got married, we knew that we would have a daughter. God spoke to us, said that we'd have a daughter first, and that we'd also have 2 sons. But the sons never materialised. So fostering and the thought of looking after, caring for someone else was always a thought. we've supported an orphanage in India for, well, since we
Yes, since we
first
got
met.
married.
And I actually went to visit, and I saw all the little kids. If you just give 20 or 30 pound a month, that's easy. But looking after someone, having one of those children in your own home
Yes.
is more than. And having your own child, you know, we've loved her and looked after her and given everything, and we just thought that what if it were one of the little ones from India?
It was trip to India that completely changed Gavin. He came back and I knew that there's something is changing. We wanted to share. I wanted to share because I just think I will burst. There is so much to give to another child. Just one isn't enough. I phoned Fusion because friend of ours who was fostering with Fusion gave me the number. So I phoned and I talked to Nigel, and he was just very approachable, very friendly, and said, Nigel, we are very interested and we'd like to have a chat. And that was in August 2017. And that's how the process began. And now we just absolutely love it. I mean, I don't have enough time. I literally, when I say of how much joy it has been. I have cried most in these 2 years since we had our first child, out of joy than grief. Sometimes, like, you know, even our foster child says to me, oh, here we go, mom, don't start again. Oh no, she's going to cry again. Because when she does something, she reaches to a goal, and I call it my wow moments. And as a teacher, the wow moments are very important. When child gets it, the moment they understand what you have been teaching them. And with our foster child, I had lots of wow moments. And I absolutely love her.
As you can see, it's a bit rainy today, but I just love being outside, whatever the weather, doing a bit of running. It just helps to keep me focused, really. It's good thinking time. As everyone knows, it's good for stress levels. It's not that stressful being a social worker for the foster carers I've got at the moment. But yeah, it's just nice being out in the fresh air. And the other main advantage is it allows me to eat a lot of cake and biscuits when I'm going around to the foster carers and we're having our supervision and chat. You know, I massive respect for Wesley for, you know, being part of this video and explaining what his journey's been in care. You know, he definitely from our side wasn't forced into doing it. It was an option given to him, and I made sure privately that I discussed, you know, what this would mean for him. But like I said, massive respect for him. He has had some problems in the past of people bullying him for being in care, and he's come, you know, stood up and, you know, talked about his situation, which I think is really, really powerful, and will go a long way to reducing the stigma that's attached with young people in care. So, you know, fair play, Wesley. I'm going to get you another voucher, and we'll go out for, you know, a pizza soon.
So, I'd be interested to know from your perspective then, as on the other side of foster care, what do you think it is that drives these individuals to want to foster in the first place, or what they get out of it?
I think they can see potential in the kids like us. Like they've seen the struggle they've had, so they want to let them relive a moment where they can show them that just because you've had a tough past doesn't mean you're gonna have a tough life. Like, you're gonna succeed in life if you just try and just forget about. It's gonna be hard. Like, it's gonna be hard to forget about what's happened, but it's good to see that these type of people, like foster carers or people who want to be foster carers, are seeing the potential of kids that think they've got, like, they're bright and they think they can be, like, really succeed in life. So it's good.
Yeah. friends, I'm finally finding out what they put online is only what they be lying about. What they crying about is never on the gram. And y'all be too damn busy trying to fake it to the fans. Gotta take it to the booth, let the music
Thank you for watching this episode of Who Cares. If you did enjoy it, if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe. Also hit that like button. And if you're watching on Facebook, don't forget to follow us and leave a like on the page. If you are interested in fostering, there's many ways to contact us, like phone, DM us, email, and yeah, and also little cheeky hint, don't forget to subscribe to Wazzy There on YouTube.
Legend.
Yeah, I see y'all running out of juice, you need a new charger. I'm seeing rainbow hair rappers trying to go harder. They got no bars and they gotta find a new